Am I audible?
rolling?
Do I need to shout when I'm playing, guys? Relax. What's up, everybody? My name is Content. Go by the name of Content the Rapper. Go by the name of I Kill 'Em All. Go by the name of the rapping ass nigga. And yeah, dude. From Benoni, from the East Rand, from Ekurhuleni, from Evuta. Yeah, that was a terrible intro, by the way. So basically, okay, to cut a long story short, I began when I was 15. I started rapping when I was like 15, but I fell in love with hip hop when I was probably 8 years old, because I had a cousin who'd always play like records for me when we were at home and all that. And I started with like a clique and a couple other dudes called, what is it called? It was called Kids Are Androids. And then that moved to rap, and then that disbanded, and then it's me now. It actually took me a while to discover that it's a means of expression, because when I started, I was just trying to be doper than you, and you. You know, like I didn't really get into the emotive stuff and all that. Like I just write about how fresh I am and how much I'll party, until like later when I started making my album called 10,000 Hours. That's when I actually had to start digging and kind of putting pieces together to kind of not just be the guy who's just saying things, but like be understandable to the listener, you know. So it was pretty late, but I think it came at the right time. Basically, the influence in my upbringing and the environment into my music and writing per se. I don't know, I can't point out exactly, but I know something did influence me. I'm also not really quite sure what it is, because it changes every day. You know, one time I love the sky, the next moment I hate it. Like it's weird. But generally, what it does usually influence is what I write about, because the normal day-to-day situation could add a great depth of detail into writing, especially when 1 minute you're here and the next minute you're there, and then you meet your woman, and then you do things like this. Like there's a lot of shit to like just write about all the time, you know. So I think that's, if I can call it an influence, my day-to-days influence my music. Yeah, this is a tricky one for me, because I stopped looking up to artists the day I realized that they always change. And I say that in a sense that I loved Kanye when he started doing it, but I don't really like him no more, so I don't really look up to him the same way I used to. But influences, I don't know if we should go international or local, but locally, I don't have any people I look up to. I don't have, oh fuck, Ricky. He's the only one, but the rest I really don't. And I don't know why. It's weird, because I hate the fact that sometimes their music sounds like I've heard it before, and for me, when I hear something that I've heard before, it doesn't really impress me anymore. There's no one trying to reach to break boundaries anymore. It's so weird. And then internationally, it was Kanye, Kid Cudi, Lupe Fiasco, Pharrell Williams, and Jay-Z, only because they were always pushing. Like when I say pushing, I don't mean like getting the most money or the most cars. Like in terms of like the art itself, they were going the hardest. Like Jay-Z with the raps, Pharrell with the production, Lupe with the raps, fucking Kid Cudi in just like the sound and the aesthetic of the music, and then Kanye obviously as an all-rounder. It was just like, it was wild. So yeah, anyone who's pushing boundaries for me, I'm a fan. But like if you come across as the normal all day, everyday type, then you've lost me. All of them. And I say all of them because you know how people wake up different every morning. tomorrow I might like this one, tomorrow I might just like another one. I like all of them, just on different days. I don't have that list. I have a top one. Nap dates. Nap dates are the shit. Yeah. Yeah, nap dates are cool. And then yeah, I can't remember when the last time I went bowling was, but that's cool too. Can't remember the last time I went ice skating. That's cool too, though I fell a lot. Drinking can't be a thing. Nah, that's not cool. That's not it's not constructive. Yeah, I enjoy long drives. I remember like, you know, our girl used to like go to like Joburg here and there, and it was always fun because that drive was just like long, and it was just like listen to music and like talk, and you know, I enjoy long drives with like the right person. And then number 4 is surfing the internet. I mean, number 5, surfing the internet until I die. Like, surf the internet until I can't anymore. Like, surf so much internet that you go blind. Like, surf so much that you've opened 10 tabs and 4 of them are for porn. Like, surf the internet that much. Like, it's crazy, you know? Yeah, I'll probably be cooking. Yeah, I got a passion for food also. Probably be cooking. People can get in touch with me on, fuck, is this where I split the handles? So you can reach me on Instagram at Adventures of Content. My Facebook page is Content, CXNTENT. And then my Twitter is Who Is Content, all caps, CXNTENT. And then I feel like I'm forgetting one. Wait, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Oh yeah, my YouTube channel is Content, CXNTENT. Yeah, future plans is a tricky one because apparently I can say and I can't say, because if I say, sometimes people do voodoo on your shit, you know? So just now I'm putting out more music, really. Just for the surface of the whole thing, I'm putting out more music. I'm getting a little bit more into the business of like music, and then yeah, more visuals, I guess. But yeah, just know I'm putting out more shit. Okay, well, it wasn't this year, but yeah, I think being on the hustle was like really cool for me. It was really cool because I really felt like a rapper, you know? I felt like an artist. I woke up every day to do this one thing that I love, and did it so much to the point where it frustrated me. But the next day I'd see the growth of the frustration that came with it the day before. So that was a really cool experience. Yeah, man, like hearing songs on radio, videos on TV, like all that shit is cool. But like, I'm also into the growth of things, you know. All that shit is dope for me. But the moment that it's there and you're still kind of in the same place, then really doesn't count, you know. So that's cool. But like, yeah, being on the hustle was like number 1 right now for my list. Until maybe this year, maybe there's another one coming. Who knows?